Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Does shopping on Black Friday make you a cool customer or a jive turkey? What does your family think you do for a living? And how can you make a high-quality video on a ramen noodle budget? I'm Chris Pirillo. We'll be tackling these topics and more in the Locker Gnome Daily Report. Subscribe to our free email newsletter to get the app of the day and other goodies. The links are in the show notes. You like that? Thanksgiving's over for another year. How did you spend your Turkey Day, or as my international friends call it, Black Friday Eve? Bob suggested that you could have watched a movie with friends or played an old-fashioned board game with your family. He shared other holiday time spending suggestions too. Now, if you have other ideas, we'd be very thankful if you shared them with us. Apparently, grocery hauls are very popular on YouTube. Did you catch ours yesterday? That's a lot of food, and we were very happy to donate some of it to a local food bank to make sure that others had a happy Thanksgiving too. Happy Black Friday! The day when savvy shoppers seek sales. Say that 5 times fast. We have all our good deals listed on coupons.lockergnome.com, and I'll be tweeting a few other good ones throughout the day. Would you want to save some money on some software too? We've posted an article about what you can get and how much it'll cost you, or how much software won't cost you with the deal that we found. Are you obsessed with Lego too? Really, it's not that much of a problem. How about stop-motion animations? Our friend Oliver made one of those the other day. You know, the day in the life of Chris Pirillo, me. If you're wondering how the heck he did it, you can read his rundown and instructions over at lockergnome.com and make a brick film for yourself. It's not terribly difficult to do, and we certainly appreciate that Oliver has explained how. You shouldn't compare the Kindle Fire or the Nook tablet to the iPad. It's just not fair. But you can compare the Kindle Fire and the Nook tablet to each other. Ron bought both of them with his own money, but he'll be returning one to the store. Which gadget will make the cut? Agree or disagree with his decision, Ron has now shared his full thought process in detail. I wasn't alone in saying that the Chromebook wouldn't be a bad buy if it were just a bit cheaper, and Google took the hint, dropped the starting price to about $299, just in time for the holidays. Still not a tablet, but is $299 cheap enough for you to consider buying a Chromebook? Finally? Video production costs a fortune, right? Well, it can, but it doesn't have to. The video you're watching right now is proof of that. If you want to know how we do what we do for you on YouTube, Matt Ryan explains what goes into producing a TLDR episode. We'd record a video about the topic, but that would be an hour long itself. We're doing our best to help you. Have you overdosed on social media? That's what we're asking with one of our newer articles. If you check tweets on your smartphone before you get out of bed, you're at risk. If you comment on YouTube videos while you're still at work, you're at risk. If you read this article and then comment on it, then you're probably overdosing on social media. Be sure to tweet about it, and share it on Facebook, and blog it, and +1 it. If you're like me, and I feel bad for you if you are, you probably sit around in your underwear and work at home all day. Working as a freelancer is becoming a very popular option, but how do you explain that type of job to your family when you gather around for the holidays? Is this the type of job for you? We'll help you make that decision with our article, How to Explain Your Job to Your Family. Our sponsor of the day can be found at go.tagjag.com/GoDaddy. You can save a little bit of money on your next domain name registration, and it seems that ilovetldr.com is currently available. This just in, we passed 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. So how come we don't have 200,000 views on this video yet? I'm waiting. I'd settle for 200,000 likes. I'm very thankful that I have you in my community. You are who I celebrated this Thanksgiving. Our blog comment of the day is from Christopher Burgess, adding another tip to our 10 ways to protect your privacy online. When sharing info, fight the tendency to overshare. Like, you don't need to know where I happen to be reading your comments, just that I'm reading them. Our backlink of the day is samstechtalk.blogspot.com. Thanks for linking to Locker Gnome. Our question of the day, asked by Tyler Hunt on lockergnome.net. How do I back up my Android contacts to Google? As Eddie Ringel notes on the site, that should be automatic. Check settings, accounts, then select your Google account and make sure that contact sync is enabled. Thanks again for liking this video. We welcome participation all across the web. Comments on lockergnome.com, questions and answers on lockergnome.net, and a regular amount of interaction on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and beyond. Feel free to drop me a line, too. My email is chris@pirillo.com. And our chat room is open and geeking out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.